Okay, so we were talking about contact center metrics, and now we want to talk about contact center KPIs. Now, KPI stands for Key Performance Indicator. I wanted to show you this particular page, and I've linked to this both in the previous lecture and in this lecture as far as the URL to this page. This is a landing page related to understanding call center analytics. Now we're going to go into call center analytics much more later on in the analytics section of this course. But when you think about analytics, that has to do with measuring performance of support agents, and analytics have to do with metrics and KPIs. And so this page, if you scroll down, it has a lot of great information related to different metrics and KPIs. And so it'll be a good idea for you to get through a lot of this and review this. A lot of this won't necessarily directly be on the exam, but this will begin to familiarize yourself with just the mindset and methodologies of contact centers and support centers. Some of you may be approaching this particular exam and certification with no practical hands-on Service Cloud experience, and so you may have not dealt with service and may come from a sales background. And so the mindset of a call center or a service center is much different than closing deals. This is resolving issues. And so I just find that absorbing some of this information will be helpful to you in order to approach this exam. Now, if this is all just common information for you, feel free to skip ahead into the meat of the course in the next section. But if you need some background introductory information around call centers and support and service, then I encourage you to explore this link in the resources section. And then as well, here's some of the service metrics for the customer powered age. It says get the ebook. So if you click here, and I'll link to this as well, you can consider this some supplemental information to this particular course and this lecture. And so this has to do with some of the analytics that are available in the Service Cloud. You can also watch some different Wave Analytics demos. There's a little bit on Wave Analytics for service on the exam, but not much. We'll go into that later. You can watch a demo here of that. You can download this 5 questions for service ebook and download this Wave app for service download as well. And so here, if we look at this real quick, here's some agent KPIs. You can get a complete view into cases, CSAT, which is customer satisfaction, and more with embedded dashboards in the Lightning Service Console. Now, they've recently renamed the Service Console the Lightning Service Console, so I'm going to try and refer to this as the Lightning Service Console throughout the duration of this course. And then also one of the key KPIs that we need to discuss is customer satisfaction. This is usually done through surveys, and there's ways to do surveys in Salesforce. And so one of the exercises throughout the duration of this course is we're going to be building our own survey tool that we can measure CSAT, that's customer satisfaction. The main question is, would you recommend our service to your friends or family, or recommend our product? That is a good way to measure CSAT. And so as well, we have some analytics for managers. And so we've got team KPIs, for example. Once again, there's that word CSAT. And you can also measure efficiency and channel optimization. And so Wave for service, or Wave Analytics for service, there's a little bit of that on the exam. We will go into that somewhat, but for now, let's just focus on the contact center KPIs, and I encourage you to follow through with some of these links here to begin to just get yourself familiar with the mindset of a support rep or a support manager, because the Service Cloud is all about that. And so in the next lecture, we're going to be talking about business challenges that contact centers face.